State University, and as the title implied, today I'm doing a what's in my backpack for college. I figured this would be kind of helpful for those going into college to kind of see like what school supplies I actually use and need in college. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, the first thing that I have, which kind of goes with my backpack, kind of not really, is my lanyard. I just got this one from the bookstore. It has a little ASU print on the neck, and then attached to it I have my card, which gets me into all the buildings at campus. I have my mail key and my room key, which I have to get into my room because we always keep our room locked. And then I have pepper spray because I'm not in the most glamorous part of the city. So nice to have. I've never used it, thank goodness, but it's always a nice little thing to carry around with you, especially if you're a female on a college campus. So I got this one from Amazon. It's bright blue. They come in, I think, a variety of different colors, so you can find one that suits your style. And then the second thing that I always carry is my phone. During classes I'll put this in my backpack, but for the most part I'll carry it in my back pocket or something, or just even in my hand. That way, once again, I always have it with me, and if anything were to happen, I have my phone. Alright, and then moving on to my backpack. This is the Beauty. I've had this since junior year of high school. It is just the Herschel brand. I really don't even know what like style it is. It's just the classic black and brown leather, or fake leather lining. So in this front pocket here, I keep my Kate Spade wallet, which I don't actually use that often because my phone has a little space in the back where I can keep my ID and my debit card. But I've had this for a year and a half or so. I had one before that was just like it, but I renewed it so that it would be a little bit newer. It just looks like that with the scalloped lining, and then I keep my house key, a little gator, which was my school mascot from high school, and then a little sandal. Inside it, I keep a little bit of extra cash. I don't carry that much cash with me. And then I have some of my healthcare stuff. I'm a nursing student, so I have to have like my healthcare card and my Department of Public Safety card on me as well. And then I keep some gift cards. I have like a sandwich gift card that I got from school like the first week, a salad gift card, and then my little Dash Bros stamp card. If you live in Arizona, you know what that is. So I keep that on me, and then also I keep a little travel-sized Advil because I have the worst pain tolerance, so I always keep this on me. I honestly feel like I'm addicted to these. I use them whenever I have like the slightest inkling of pain, which is probably not good, but I always have them. And then lastly in the front pocket, I just keep this little extra thing of gum. I actually have two different flavors. I've got Polar Ice on this side and then Spearmint on this side because I had little extra sticks of gum, so I just put them in here. And that is it for this pocket. Oh, and I'll show you actually on the inside, but what I like about this backpack is the red and white lining on the inside. I think it's really pretty. So this is what the backpack looks like. It has a little computer pouch, which I like as well, for my laptop, so I'll pull that out first. I have my MacBook Air, and I'm actually getting a new one, or a new Mac eventually. It should be in the mail soon. So this one I've had since my 15th birthday, or 14th birthday, so a little bit old, but it works. If you're a college student, I recommend any sort of computer because you're going to be doing the majority of your schoolwork on your computer. And I recommend a laptop because for me, I take my notes in class on my laptop, so it's good to have something that I can carry with me wherever I go, and that way my notes are always here with me, and I have all my assignments, everything is just here. I don't have a desktop that I need to get back to, so for college students, I recommend a laptop. It doesn't matter what kind, really. Going into college, everyone is like, oh, don't get a Mac because like certain programs don't work with Mac or something. I've never had a problem with Mac. You can download pretty much any software to go with it, like Microsoft Word, Pages, whatever. So I've never had a problem with Mac, so I would just recommend getting whatever computer fits you best. If you're like an engineering major though, don't listen to me because I know that engineers have different software that doesn't work with Mac, so listen to your college, but other than that, pretty much you can get whatever you want. And then I keep my day designer in here, which is new. I love this thing. I have the, I don't know if they're like, I like this, but just the yearly one, so it goes from January to December of 2019. Love this thing. It just has the black and white, and then I'll just show you like a quick overview of like my day or whatever. So it just looks like that. You have two different sides, one with like a time and then the other one with like a to-do list. So love that. Very efficient for college students so that you can time block and then also write out your actual assignments that you want to get done that day. And then to go with that, I have my little packs of mild liners that I got off of Amazon. I like to keep them in the pack because I just think they look a little bit neater like this, and that way they're not going to get lost in my pencil pouch because I use these quite often, so it's nice to have them easily accessible. I just have two different sets. I have more of a pastel color and then more of like a darker pastel, I guess, like purples, reds, navy. Keep those. I use those mostly in my day designer planner. And then I have my Kate Spade glasses. I use these when my eyes start to hurt. I'm not like blind or anything, but I do like to use them if I'm reading something for a long period of time, or if I'm going to be looking at a computer for a very long time. They're nice to have that when my eyes don't get too strained, so keep those in there. And then I have two binders in here, so let's stop for a second. So for college students, I don't know if everyone's like this, but I like to have all my syllabi in one place, so I have a designated binder for all of my class syllabi. As a college student, your syllabus is like what you live by. It has everything on there, your teacher's office hours, your class schedule, like what you're going to be doing every week, when all the assignments are due. And every teacher that I've ever had has said, like, if you have a question about when there's like a due date, look in the syllabus and not on the grade book, because the syllabus is going to be right more than the grade book will be. So I keep all of my syllabi in here, and I just have different dividers for every class, and then I use little pink tabs to like pick out like what like the class schedules are, so that those don't get lost amongst all the pages. So I recommend getting a designated binder for your syllabus if you're anything like me and you want to have easy access to it. That way you don't have to go scrolling through every different class page looking for a syllabus to figure out when your teacher's office hours are. And then my second binder is actually a textbook. Technically, it is my lab manual. It's a loose leaf textbook, so I keep all my anatomy stuff in here. Yeah, all that good stuff in there. For college, I really wouldn't recommend getting a bunch of notebooks or binders because you probably won't need them. This is kind of an exception just because it's a loose leaf textbook, meaning that it's not bound, so you have to have some sort of way to store it, which is why I have a binder for it. But other than that, you really don't need a binder or any notebooks because, like I said, for the most part, you're going to be able to take all your notes on your laptop, so if you get a bunch of binders and notebooks and folders and stuff that you used to have in high school, for the most part, you might not use it, and it's probably just going to be extra weight that you have to carry around in your backpack. So, and then with this binder for my lab notebook, I don't carry it every day with me. I'll usually just carry it on Wednesdays, which today is a Wednesday, or I'll carry it with me if I know that I'm going to have free time and I have to like wait around between classes or something. I'll have this with me so that I can just study in the meantime. And then the last thing that I have in my backpack is this little pencil pouch, which I absolutely love. I got this from Amazon, and it's called the In Style bag, I guess. I don't really know. I love this thing. It is super huge. It has this little handle up here, but I'll kind of go in depth about this one a little bit. It has two different zippers. So this zipper you can open up, and I keep all my little Papermate pens. I love this that it has like a little pen holder so that your pens don't get lost. So I love that I can store them in there. And then it has a separate pouch here, which you can open up this. And I literally keep everything in here. I have whiteout, pencils, highlighters. I have this mini stapler. I've got rubber bands. I keep my headphones like this. A tip for college students, if you don't want to get your headphones like all tangled, is use little binder clips to like wrap it around and then clip it. That way they don't get all knotted or tangled. And then I also keep a little adapter so that this goes on my phone because my phone is newer, so I have to clip it on there to get the headphones to actually attach to my phone. Another great thing about this pencil pouch is that it has a bunch of pockets in it, so like I keep my headphones in one pocket, and then I have sticky notes, little mini ones, in a second pocket. I have all these colors, and then extra lead for my pencils. Like this is really honestly like a go-to, and I love how huge it is. It fits literally everything. In fact, when I was moving into college, I used this to like store my like nail polish and like different like things like that. It was just very nice to store everything in here, and it's very convenient. I don't know, I just carry it with everywhere that I go, so yeah. And then I will show you, the backpack is so old, it's kind of dirty, but it just looks like that. Like I said, it has this pencil pouch here, and then on the side, I forgot that I had tissues in here. It has another pouch that I keep tissues in apparently. So yeah, cool. Yeah, it just looks like so. I like the red lining. I think it looks a little bit classier. I don't know. I think it looks interesting. So yeah, that is my backpack. Like I said, I've had this for such a long time. It really does last forever. Had it for since junior year, so what's that, like 3 years now, which is so unique because I think most backpacks last me like 6 months and then they're like falling apart, but that one has lasted such a long time. I love it so much. So yeah, that's all that I had in my backpack. So I'll give you guys a brief overview too of like everything on the desk. Like I said, I don't keep that much in my backpack. I don't like to be weighed down by folders and notebooks, so if you're going into college, I don't recommend buying any of that stuff until after you like start classes and see what you actually need, because for the most part, I've never really used folders or binders except for holding textbooks or for my syllabus, so yeah. Alright, that is it for my what is in my backpack for college video. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up down below and subscribe for more videos in the future, and I will see you in the next one.